There's something. All right, you guys, welcome in. Right before I started this reading, it happened around like 2 p.m. And I was just sitting here, my internet went off, and I was like, what's going on with the energy? The moon is at 23 degrees and 41 minutes. We're currently right now at 23 degrees and 35 minutes with Chiron. So there was a sextile here that happened with Aquarius and Aries energy with Chiron. All right. As I was sitting here, I was listening to other readers, and everyone seems to be tapping into like generational curses and breaking those generational curses. All right, so we're going to tap into this energy and see what's going on with this all signs. I'm going to find out what's happening here. All right, so I pulled out a little bit of everything. All right, I got Spill the Tea out here. We got Kipper. I've got the Answer Oracle here. Obviously, my tea leaf is here, and my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Wisdom Tarot here. All right, let me get timestamps ready for you guys so that it's available when the live is over. And we're going to get into it. Welcome in. For those that are fairly new to my channel, I know that I have a lot of brand new subscribers this month. Normally, all of my timestamps are going to be in the description box below. And also, you're going to find the links if you want to donate to the channel, a tarot deck through Amazon or Walmart. And there's also a personal wish list if you would like to look through there. All right, members are on there as well. And if you need to contact me personally for any reason, intuitiononpoint1111@gmail.com is in the description box below as well. All right. Let's get into this here. Cindy, welcome in. All right. One second. Let me just clear this stuff out. And we'll get started. I think I'm going to close my windows down too. It feels so good outside. And the breeze is coming through, but I'm doing my best to make sure you guys hear me properly. Okay. So I may have to do like a collective reading for this, all right, before we even start the all signs, just to kind of pick up on the energy and what exactly this is. All right. I believe that the energy since yesterday moving into today has eased up a bit, okay, because it was a little intense for the past couple days, and it's been definitely coming through in the readings. All right. You said it's raining. I can smell the salt air. Interesting. Is it really? Crazy. Welcome in, you guys. Let's see. All right. Get my tea leaf out here. I was actually going to use my AirPods because normally if I have my AirPods in, you guys can hear me directly, but I don't know if it picks up on the sound of the outside, so I might put them on just so I don't have to close the windows. It's beautiful outside here. It really is. Okay. Let's see. Put this on. Can you guys hear me better? Do you prefer the AirPods or no AirPods? You guys let me know if I sound weird. All right. All right, I think we're good. Let's get right into the collective. We'll start with, I want to start with Kipper for whatever reason. Just going to go across the line here and see what this is. So, breaking generational curses. What's happening in this energy? Okay. Lovers, an official person is here. Expectation on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's ignoring their person. Or they're overlooking their person. This would be someone that you had great memories with. All right. There is countryside here. All right. So you're ignoring or focused out from this person. There's a need to detox from something, or you're overlooking your person here, whoever your official person is, the one that you're in love with. All right. Either you and or this person lives in the countryside. It speaks about agriculture, irrigation, harvesting, and or the need for renting. You know, I'm being drawn to Virgo's energy. I don't know where Virgo is in your chart, but I'm seeing the wheat. Okay, the wheat and the chaff is what I'm hearing. There's something that could be in connection to renting. All right, I don't know if this is like you ignoring a situation that's significant. There's something about this that's in connection to a great memory that you have with this person. What's happening here? Somebody's like, spill the fucking beans already, Jazz. Somebody wants to know what's going on. All right, so somebody is about to reveal everything, no hold barriers at all. It's like, are you loyal to me or are you not loyal to me? Something like that. Somebody's testing your loyalty. Get one more. Smoke and mirrors is here. It says, don't be fooled by appearances. Unspoken tensions lurk beneath the surface. Okay. Let's see. How does your higher self feel about the situation here? This would be somebody that you like, you put this person in high honor. Like you really love this person, or this is what's expected to come out of this situation. But if you're ignoring this person or ignoring a situation, then it's kind of like somebody's like, let's go, spill the beans. Are you loyal to me or not? Like, why? I don't want to be fooled by the bullshit. There's some sort of unspoken tension there. It says you have come back to the start to see where you have what you've missed before. Interesting. Realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. Okay. What is this person doing here? So it's like you're starting back at one, is how I'm hearing it. You're starting back at one. There's news waiting for you, some sort of package or a letter. There's birds chirping. It says the bird is perched. Okay. You've been waiting for some sort of news, package, letter. All right. This is going to make you really happy. Great happiness is here. And then we have a reconciliation with your person. Yeah. It's like, spill the beans. Do you want to be loyal to me or not? Is this smoke and mirrors, or is it just because it's unspoken tension? Do you really care for me? Is this going to be like a fantastic result if we were to come together, lovers? All right. Someone seems to be focused out or overlooking the situation due to whatever's happening. Countryside could be that somebody is literally in the countryside, they're far away, or there could be something here in connection to what you're trying to harvest. All right. Renting could be of significance for whatever reason. Down at the bottom of the deck, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. All right. So it says you have the qualities to be a leader here. What are you doing about this? So if you're starting back at one, it feels almost as if you may have missed some sort of opportunity. that could have been huge. All right, something that would have made you happy. You were focused on something elsewhere. Maybe what was expected to come out of a situation with this official person was to be loved. All right. But it feels like you can't hold back anymore. There's something about needing to spill the beans. Like, how do you feel type of energy? Am I returning? Am I reconciling with you for a reason or not? The moon in Leo, appreciation. Okay. The moon in Sag, optimism. The sun in Taurus, and the Venus in Cancer. I'm seeing Two of Cups. I'm seeing Nine of Wands. There's a lot of spiritual strength and connection to this soulmate connection. Here in Taurus season, all right, you may feel like a heavy romantic connection to your person, and where you feel appreciated by this person because they bring in a sense of like happiness in your energy. It could be seen as abundance as well. So we got heavy like moon and sun energy here in the fourth house. This could be someone that you connect with in the home environment. You may have a spiritual connection to this person. They may be even connected to your values or to what makes you happy. Okay, it's interesting. Down at the bottom of the deck, you might be communicating with this person to get you a little excited. Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine, my love. Show me what was expected here with this lover, this official person. What was expected? The King of Cups. For love to be there. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And a brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. This is the energy. It's like you're ignoring your person. Or ignore something that you feel you're at the moment of harvesting. All right. Where are we right now? We are in a waning moon cycle, specifically a little past the last quarter moon. So we're in a waning crescent moon energy. Okay. Interesting. Show me what is it that we're ignoring here? Ooh, the Hierophant. Commitment, marriage, your spiritual community, the ability to teach and or to learn. The Devil. That's interesting. This is like spiritual warfare type of energy, honestly. Okay. It's Taurus and Capricorn energy overall. Look at Judgment here. Okay. There might be like a blockage or something to one's ascension for whatever reason. So it's like somebody's not revealing the whole truth of a situation. Show me what this Spill the Beans card is all about. The Tower is going to shock the shit out of you. Okay, something completely unexpected takes place here. It'll be like divine intervention coming in and knocking some shit down. It's like, do you love me or not? This could have to do with career as well, because again, the money path is up there. Show me loyalty. Is this person loyal or not? Three of Cups. There could be a third party there, but it is a card that speaks about celebration, so that could be a yes card. This person could definitely be loyal. Is this person loyal? Yes or no? Is this third party or is this an actual yes card? The Queen of Swords. The Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody's just overthinking a situation. There's definitely could be third party energy there with the Three of Swords. The need to separate from something or someone. It says don't be fooled by this person's appearance. All right. Let's see. Queen of Swords energy could be Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius energy. Don't be fooled by this person's appearance. The Nine of Pentacles. This person actually likes to have freedom and independence. Star card energy. Heavy independence. All right. So it says you've come back to the start to see what you've missed before. Soulmate energy. I just called it out here with this birth card. All right. So if you're birthing something new, whether this is a project, whether this is a child, whether this is a business, whatever. All right. You're waiting on some sort of news here. Whatever is coming through is going to be a lot of happiness. You're going to end up reconciling with someone here. This could be someone from your workplace. 8 of Pentacles. All right, the Magician is here. This is something that you've manifested. You've been waiting on this with the 3 of Wands. The King of Wands is here. The Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in hot. All right. Show me about the news that you're waiting for here. What's the package and or letter? The 4 of Cups. That happens in the moon in Cancer. The first could be of significance. I just heard the Magician again. So it could be a Gemini or a Virgo coming in on the first. There's something about you being rejected or missing out the opportunity on the first time around with this person. Your 2 of Cups again. Your soulmate. The need to work it out with this person, yeah. Show me great happiness. You're going to be so excited when your opportunity is like coming. I'm seeing 222 on the clock. So trust that you are exactly where you need to be at this very moment is the message, okay? There's the ice cream truck again. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're going to have your opportunity. Something had to end before this person came back in is the energy. Yeah, something definitely had to end with a different party. Something that you were doing, or could have been a workplace, could have been something. There's a lot of great memories with this person. My hair is literally everywhere. Sorry, you guys. Ice cream trucks is here. Welcome in, Morgan. Who's that? Column. Welcome in, Patty. Christina. Welcome in, you guys. Hi, Chosen Divine. Thank you for your deck, sweetie. I've seen that they're on their way. I'm waiting for them. Welcome in, Ashley. All right, so who are we reconciling with here? The King of Pentacles. Someone that's very abundant in their energy. They're a protector. They're a provider. This is a great person to work for if this is like a business, all right, that you're starting up here. I don't know. Let's clarify it. Who's the King of Pentacles? What are they coming in with? Why are you reconciling with this person? Why does it feel like you needed to come back around in an opportunity that was possibly missed from before? You needed to gain some sort of strength here. And or the loyalty was tested again. All right, with this person, this King of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to know, like, how you would ride out for them, okay, if something was to go wrong or something. All right, because I'm seeing that there was a third party involved. There was some sort of period of separation. There could have been fear and anxiety and depression about moving forward from a fucking tower where someone spilt the beans, okay? Something came out. Some sort of truth. But it says, don't fool by this person's appearance. This person likes to be independent and free. Star card energy is like, they're going to go after what they hope, they dream, and they wish for, period. All right, so it says you have come back to the start to see what you have missed before. Let's see what it is. Okay. The Magician, so that you can manifest brand new. It's like a new cycle starting. That's what it feels like. All right. This time you get to invest in different ways. It's like a brand new chapter. You may choose, yeah, the full card. You may choose to collaborate with different people here this next time around. All right, so I'm seeing like Uranus and Taurus energy. Pineapples are of significance. That's crazy because I'm hearing, you guys are not going to understand, but I'm hearing diced pineapples. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see the birth card here with Venus in Cancer. So there's like, you're in love with someone in the home environment, whatever your idea is, however you're starting off, some sort of business idea, like something creative. The 7 of Swords is the moon in Aquarius here. All right, so the soulmate energy is specifically here right now. We're in, with the moon in Aquarius. Show me the moon in Sagittarius with optimism. Whoa. The Knight of Wands. There's a very fast moving energy surrounding you at this time for you to remain optimistic about the future, because this Sun and Taurus energy, you're going to notice, I guess when the moon steps back into Leo, okay, how those two energies are going to square. But for whatever reason, there's something that you're going to appreciate out of this energy. Let me just take a peek into May. All right, because we did have the moon in Leo recently, but that was back in the beginning of April on the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. So upcoming in May, we will see the moon in Leo starting on Saturday the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Okay, so those dates could be of significance. We have on those dates Uranus in a sextile to the North Node, as Uranus is seen as the Fool card. North Node will be part of your destiny. The 4th could be of significance, okay, with the moon in Leo. I'm seeing number 4 as like Emperor energy. So this could be like a masculine energy coming in. Or if it is the 5th, we obviously seen here the Hierophant, okay? So this is someone that you truly want to be committed with. There's going to be a sextile in connection to Mercury and Aries over to Jupiter and Gemini as well. So if it's a communication thing, if it requires travel, whether short distance, long distance, this person is on their way. Okay, that's what I feel. Again, somebody wanted to test your loyalty. They created some sort of smoke and mirrors, all right? Some sort of like fooled appearance to see if you were like dedicated to them or something. But there is some sort of unspoken tension. Let's see the sun in Taurus energy here with that position. We have a King of Swords. All right, so this could be someone that is seen as a person of authority. All right, it could be very like stern in their energy, very calculated type of person. Public speaker, not afraid to be, very direct is what I want to say. Show me what the appreciation is. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, by the way. The Wheel of Fortune. So again, something, it's kind of like I'm seeing it like hit the fan, if you know what I mean. But it hits the fan in a good way. Like destiny changes here. Destiny changes here. All right, for the better. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck. All right, so you get to kind of move forward. High Priestess energy. So heavy water with Cancer and Pisces here. The transits in those signs could be of significance. So when the moon steps in on the 1st, it's going to be in Cancer. And obviously, we still have Saturn. We have the North Node as well as Venus in the sign of Pisces up until the 30th of May. All right. This is exciting news coming in is what I feel, you guys. All right. Whatever this energy is calling for here, you're very much going to be happy about it. You're going to realize that you have more qualities than you thought of being a leader. All right. Because that's where your money is going to come from. You said that music don't stop nothing. We hear you. Queen of Cups is coming out on the bottom of the deck, and where we started off with the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands right next to expectation. So you and your person, this is giving, again, heavy soulmate connection is coming in. There it is. Okay. And it's giving me Four of Cups is when the energy is coming, because this says you're waiting on the news, a package, and or a letter. It's giving, what's that? Moon in Cancer with the Four of Cups, and that's happening on the 1st of May. Okay. So what's the energy on that day? We have Mercury with a quintile over to Pluto. So the potential for the conversation to take place about what the transformation is going to do here might be coming here on the 1st. All right, let's clear this out. Let's get into the sign of Aries. I hope this resonated in some way for you guys. Take what, resonates with you and leave the rest. Everything isn't going to resonate. But I feel like there's somebody returning here, and you're going to be happy about it. Really, really happy about it. Somebody's going to spill the beans real soon on, I don't know, something about moving. There's, you've been ignoring this situation. All right, we're going to actually leave a few of these cards out here so I can remember the energy of the collective reading. Okay, so again, I feel like you're starting from scratch with something here. Starting from scratch. Let's put these to the side. Okay. There's a big money path coming towards you, so don't worry. Somebody also wants to try to fool you and make it seem like it's not coming. It is. Okay? Um it's kind of giving you like a freak out moment for whatever reason. This is the only card that's flipped over in the deck. The moon in Scorpio, the power energy is here. So moon in Scorpio can make love turn to hate or vice versa real quick. All right, it's a very jealous, envious, secretive, mysterious, It has a lot to do with the occult and things like that. So it might just be hidden at this time. Whatever this message was. Okay, that was meant to come through. What was there? You said I love those cards. I do too. I do too. All right, let's get into Aries, you guys. Let's see what's going on. Let me get out of this stuff because I got cards everywhere. What's going on here? Mr. Softy comes every time I'm doing something, damn it. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Aries energy, please. Did I put those cards to the side? Here we go. Aries energy. Aries, you're going on a journey and you're about to receive a gift here. You've possibly been in despair for a while, meaning you have no work. You've possibly been spending a lot of time at home as well. All right. You may need to travel somewhere if you cannot find work. That's when you're going to be gifted. All right. Something about a home here. Interesting. Somebody may have lost their job. Somebody works with transportation. Journey card has all to do with like movement, whether that be boats, trains, planes, cars, buses, horses. I don't give a shit. Something about that. All right. If you have no way to get to work, you could be gifted with a way to be able to travel. Okay. Um, as well as a home being of significance. It's weird. You got gifts coming in, Aries. Or you want to give somebody these things. All right, let's see. Limit is coming out. All right, so there's something here that you had to hold up your boundary with. Something was very explosive. It almost took off like at the speed of light. Okay. Something about speed. I don't know. The speed limit could be of significance. 25 is normally like a normal, like, that's crazy in the chat. 25. 25 is normal, like a speed limit. Okay. So that could be a message there. It's weird. Okay. And we've got determination for you. So you're meant to kind of go all out for this person. I feel like you're coming in hot. You're speeding up to come bring something to somebody. I don't know. There's a lot of belief in victory here. I feel like you're kind of growing out of the ground, like out of the mud. You know what I mean? Like your determination is lit right now. Like you're at the speed of light with something. Because you could have been struggling desperately to get to something or to receive some sort of gift. It could be for housing, it could be for vehicle, for work. Something is about to pick up for you. Okay? Something's legit about to pick up for you. Just trust that the support is on its way. Maybe this is part of the message that you're going to be receiving out of the collective energy there. All right. The first is going to be of significance. It's a big deal. Big, big deal. Let's get into this. Somebody's about to like rent a spot, or I feel like something about a home or renting a car. You're meant to ignore someone that's asking you to focus out. You might be overlooking something. You might need to detox from someone's energy as well. Kind of running back to that message, all right, from the collective. That's weird. Show me what's happening with Aries. Okay. Again, it's coming out. It was on the bottom of the deck for the collective. Unspoken tensions. All right. So you might be upset at someone here. You could have your boundaries up with this person. Yeah, you're pretending that everything is fine. And it's like, on the outside, you look strong, but vulnerably in the inside, you don't feel well about this situation because you're not sure where this relationship is going. It's uncertain. All right. With whatever you're doing here. You want to give somebody something. That's what I feel. Person's having a hard time finding work. It says let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Wow. You could be upset. I feel like you're upset with someone here. Like you want this person to just release everything that no longer serves. This could be you or them. I don't know who I'm talking to here. All right. Something is not right. It says everyone you meet is another part of that. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Somebody met you and your energy is drawn to this person. So it's almost like you've been struggling desperately to overcome certain areas in your life so you can be happy. But something else is better on the horizon. Like if you just walked away from everything and you had to kind of like take a lot of L's, you may have lost out on respect. You may have lost out on those that actually wanted to support you because you kind of felt like you needed to be more careful with your own energy. All right. There's also something here in connection to like family sorrow. We're going to be here a minute, you guys. So just kind of hang in with me, okay? I am doing Aries. Thank you, Divine Hazel. All right. So it's saying pay attention to your work right now. A fair man is warning you about this, is what it feels like. All right. There seems to be some sort of trouble or accusations in the workplace, possibly, if you are at work. Okay. You need more patience in your energy. All right. I got Jupiter in the 6th house. So there is possibility for gain, abundance, growth, opportunities in the workplace. You may be called upon to work with someone side by side, so that way you can teach someone that has like learning difficulties. All right, helping someone out with their health. Something about that. You may be detaching from your person. All right. This Venus in Aquarius energy speaks about being apart from someone that you're in connection with. All right. That's what that speaks about. Let's get into it. Show me this person that's in despair. Okay. The Magician wants to fly out. There's like something that's manifested in the energy that's going to bring in brand new beginnings. If you had no opportunity for work, it's on its way. The Wheel of Fortune, it's on its way. It was clarifying the journey card. So you're about to like receive here finally. Show me what's the gifts are. It's like your blessings are coming, King of Cups. So it came out with the Ace of Wands in the collective reading, clarifying what's expected from this official person and lover. Okay. So there is a King of Cups coming in your energy, Aries, to gift you something. Show me the unspoken tension with you and this person. There's a King of Wands here. It could be an Aries, a Leo, and or a Sag. All right. This person had been pretending that everything was fine. They were strong on the outside. Meanwhile, they were being vulnerable on the inside. All right. Towards the Queen of Cups. Interesting. This is a third party situation here. I'm feeling that. All right. So again, this could be having to do something with whatever you're doing here that required your patience. Okay. Show me what's like the limit. Something about, again, the speed limit, keeping a boundary up with this person, wanting to be more out there. Okay. If you've been struggling desperately, being like trusting that everything's going to work out, right? Belief in victory. Page of Pentacles. Maybe this is a new skill that you were going after. All right. Are you being supported here with the Trust card? It just all depends on your focus, is what it feels like. And that came out over here. All right. With the ignoring card, you may have been ignoring someone. All right. The focus may have been off. The person that was meant to come in and help and support you may have cut this person out. All right. So let's see. Let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Who is this for? What's happening here? 10 of Cups. You got a lot of happiness coming in on the other side. All right. 4 of Swords. You're going to be able to rest and rejuvenate and heal from whatever happened back there. Whatever the extra tension is all about. Show me paying attention to work with the fair man. You've got to let something go because there obviously Spirit has something in alignment for you that's way better on the other side. You just have to be patient. The Emperor is here. All right. So this is a masculine energy. Aries, you're coming out in your own reading saying to pay attention to your work. You could be this fair man, fairly older, I want to say. All right. You can have like blonde, gray, and or white hair. Show me this Jupiter in Gemini. I mean, this Jupiter in Virgo energy with patience. I feel like you've got to be patient when it comes to love. Okay. Yeah. I feel like whoever is coming in to reconcile with you, you've probably had to wait for this person. Yeah, this is definitely something about your workplace. You've been waiting for something to ascend with your workplace. This could be like something that you created, an idea, the birth of something new. It could be what you do for work. I don't know. All right. It could be that your decision to be patient has finally paid off, that type of energy. All right. Show me what has been in connection with the trouble and accusations and why this energy has been so detached. The Nine of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. Something required for you to really find out what it was that you desired to do here. I see a wasp at my window. That's interesting. All right. Let me get one on the detachment card and then we're going to move forward. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, there's a heavy emphasis on going after what it is that you truly desire, wanting stability, but wanting to do it independently. So the need to detach, even if you're in connection with someone here. All right, there's a lot of unspoken tensions in connection to this King and this Queen of Cups and what's meant to be gifted to this person because it's been held off for a while. But because you tapped into your skill and you've been determined here, you're finally getting an opportunity for work, to travel, or being gifted with the opportunity. I'm even getting like heightened psychic abilities with the King and the Queen of Cups here. Show me one more on this Queen of Cups. It's coming out with you may be appearing stronger outwardly rather than vulnerable. The way that you carry yourself is very balanced, is what it looks like. All right, it's coming out with Justice. Queen and King of Cups means that emotionally within, your masculine and your feminine energies are balanced. All right. There's a lot of devotion and sacrifices that you have done so far in connection to this, whatever this is. Okay. It's going to be different for every Aries, but it looks like you've held your boundaries up for way too long. It's time to release that shit because whatever's on the other side is way better. All right. Let's get into the sign of Taurus. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I'm like, wait a minute. Put these over here as well. Well, you know what? Let's put them back in. We'll figure it out. Taurus. Taurus. You going back to work, baby. Soul and laborers here. You going back to work. All right, so there's a main male here. So Taurus, this could be you. And we've got a lot of great fortune coming in for you as well. On the bottom of the deck, you've got change. Whether you're about to change vehicles, change locations, move home, something about it. You're changing your environment is what it feels like. All right. Let's see what's going on. Whoa. All right, so we have a flirt in your energy. You're being seduced by someone. There's a lot of lust there. You can find a new lover. We got fire. So this energy is lit, is what it feels like. There's a celebration coming up for you as well. My nose is itching. And we have good fortune here with cow, with the koi. I said cow, the koi, the koi fish is here. So again, there's a lot of ambition in your energy right now. You be very balanced. There's a lot of perseverance in your energy. All right, lots of ambition. That's what you've got. All right, so flirt, fire, and koi fish. You got a lot of love coming in, passion, it looks like as well, ambition, perseverance, and good fortune. On the bottom of the deck, something else is going to start fading out. All right, you're going to decline someone else's energy. Somebody and your energy is like kind of like aging. It's not going to be the same because you got new love or something coming in. Weirdos. Now, let's see. All right, so your inner circle might be hating on you. They're kind of trying to keep you excluded from something here. All right, you've got this little boy. He looks pissed off in that picture. They're trying to, like, I don't know, it's kind of like the Four of Cups energy, trying to make you feel rejected or neglected in whatever you're doing or however you guys are supposed to be. Yeah, somebody's been trying to keep a secret from you. All right, so there's guarded secrets, or you're being asked to keep something a secret. Yo, this deck be spilling the beans. Oh, shit. When I say intuition is on point, baby. All right, anyway, quiet contentment. Okay, so keep something to yourself. It says simple companionship brings you a sense of peace and satisfaction. All right, that is so funny. So let's see, Taurus. Okay, damn, that was quick. The sun came out. Shit. It says temptation is going to test you here with the apple. All right, happiness and well-being. So if you're tempted to move forward with something, it looks like it does make you happy with the sun card being here. And then we've got peace and harmony. So it came out twice. I feel like that's what you want. You want a lot of peace and harmony in your life. If you're worried about anything, don't be worried. All right. The great worry card is here. Let's see. Do I really want this? Yeah, I'll pull it out. I want that card. Show me what's going on here. Taurus energy. Thank you. Uh-oh. There's going to be a fight over something. You could be battling between another masculine energy because the main male is already here. All right. You could be battling someone in the home environment, specifically with the Mars and Cancer. We just stepped out of Mars and Cancer on the 18th of April. And we're now in Leo's energy. So Mars is passion, desire, sex. It's the warrior planet. Okay. It's ready to whoop somebody's ass. Let's see. All right. So there's something about being influenced in relationships here. Don't be tested. All right. Don't let temptation test you. I'm seeing Adam and Eve and the apple here. Okay. This is just a very conventional type of relationship that you have right now. All right. With whatever's happening around you. You got great things coming, but you're meant to be keeping a secret about something. Your inner circle, they kind of like want you to feel neglected for whatever reason. So you might be kind of like having to change locations, but this is actually good fortune for you. You got great fortune that came out in Kipper as well as in the Answer Oracle deck. So let's see what your future higher self message is. It says you are creating a you that you will be proud of, it says. On the bottom of the deck, you may have many layers of truth to discover. So it looks like you're going to be doing some soul searching too. Okay, because whatever it is that's having you deal with some sort of quarrel, this could be in the home environment and or in relationships. I'm seeing the fourth house and the seventh house here. All right. It could be conversations that need to take place that are a little bit direct with Mars energy here. It could be that you're battling something, but for whatever reason, it's so that you connect to what your happiness is. You want to be peaceful. You want to be in the energy of harmony. All right, let's see. Show me. Taurus is going back to work. That's what it said first. All right, so Tool and Libra. Let's see. So if you're working, then you're actually coming into a lot of money as well. So Taurus, I'm being drawn to tell you this because I see the 26 being of significance, and I know the transit that's there. It's going to be the Mars opposing Pluto transit, and because it's in fixed signs and you are a fixed sign, that's going to be opposing Aquarius and Leo are going to be your home and your career. Okay, so something dynamic is going to happen there with that opposition. It's probably bringing in some sort of good fortune. Let's see. Show me the Tool and Labor for Taurus. Yeah, something's about to pick up real quick. Knight of Swords. There's a message coming in about a new opportunity, new home, new car, new job, new career, whatever. You're getting brand new beginnings here, okay? You might have been looking into something, the need to fill out paperwork. That was the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Show me the main male. Well, Page of Cups. There's something shocking here that takes place. The Tower in connection to the Page of Cups. I don't know if this is in connection to a child. Let me see. Show me great fortune. This is like unexpected, okay? Whatever this is, the Tower is a very like unexpected change. You might be reconciling with a kid or something like that. Show me great fortune. Yeah, Eight of Wands. You're gonna be traveling. You're gonna be moving. You're gonna be moving in with your wife, with your Empress. Okay, that's your energy. Okay, this has been a burden on your life. There's something here. Yeah, I feel like there's something secret surrounding love as well. Okay, so you might have been keeping a secret about something, or you've been asked to keep something a secret. Show me the change card. It's interesting. The Six of Wands. You've had a victory. You're moving. Okay. Six of Wands is a fuck yes. All right. The Magician. You've manifested this. All right. Show me this flirting energy here, being seduced, loved, or lusting over someone. The Ten of Cups. Your ass is in stupid love right now. Okay. You in stupid love. You're ready to fight for this person. There's like a ceremony coming up. You're celebrating something. All right. This could be you coming back in with family. The happily ever after is the Ten of Cups. Show me fire. All right. Yeah, you're coming back together with family. Look at that. Congratulations, Taurus. This is an amazing reading. Got a lot of good fortune here for you. It's your season. It's your winning time. So, all right. Show me koi fish here. The Three of Wands. You've been waiting on this. Patiently waiting on this too. You've been really focusing on your healing. All right. So there seems to be something in connection to your home environment that you're having a push and pull with the coral card. And it could be the influence of a temptation that has tested you. And it could be in part of relationships overall with Libra being here. This is in connection to another masculine energy, or this could be you. Okay. Show me the Emperor. The devil. You little dirty devil, you. That's what I'm getting. Your little dirty devil self. There's something toxic in your energy. You don't like it. You feel like it's influencing your relationships. Yeah, it's some sort of like someone's trying to win at all costs. Someone is not speaking the truth. Okay, there could have been some sort of detachment that you had from your relationship because of whatever this was. All right, so it could have been literally temptation that was testing you here with your energy coming out in coral. It could have been like you going back and forth with two masculines in the home environment. It says this is your inner circle. So people in your inner circle, all right, they ask you to keep something a secret, or you're holding secrets from this person. Yeah, the secrets card is here. That's crazy. Seven of Cups. This is all an illusion, by the way. All right, these people are jealous and or envious of things that you have coming up. I guarantee you it's because you're in the spotlight and you're getting the opportunity to move, to come back together with family. I'm getting a fuck yes all over your reading. All right, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. For whatever reason, you're free from a situation. Okay. It says you're creating a you that will be proud of you. All right, that you're going to be proud of, obviously. The Nine of Wands, you don't give up, you keep fighting. That's what it is. Show me happiness and well-being and where you're going to be super excited. All right, the Four of Cups, and where you were rejected in the past, you're now going to understand why that took place. All right, it's so that you could start planning on something new. Something was not given to you before because it was kind of like a rejection is God's protection energy. All right, it's because temptation was testing you at the moment. Yeah, something was keeping you all up in your head. Nine of Swords, you weren't able to sleep at night. You couldn't think straight. Having lots of fear about what was to come next. Peace and Harmony card. Let me see, because it was here twice. Yeah, I feel like mentally you can't release something, all right? But if you get on the other side of that and release the fear, you're going to be very successful. It's kind of like don't be afraid to make the change, all right? Because whatever the sunset is coming up, the sunset is coming out for, it's because something's ending. Something's over. And that's going to be whatever the coral was, all right? The Five of Wands, the conflict, the competition, the challenges that you have been dealing with, you're going to have a success. All right. So whatever the great worry is over nothing. Let's see. Let's see it. I see the star card here, the Queen of Wands and Temperance. For whatever reason, I'm seeing Aquarius and Sagittarius coming out with this Queen of Wands. It looks like you've been patiently waiting on some sort of wish fulfillment to come through here. It could have been part of something that you did creative, someone that you find attractive, something like that. Six of Cups. There's like someone from your past coming back around, and you get to kind of move on from the situation. All right. Like you've gained perspective about what this is, whether it's a positive move forward or a negative move forward. You kind of already know that it was like temptation that was testing you to go do something else. All right. So the simple companionship that's going to bring peace and satisfaction in your life is what? This is your quiet contentment that you got going on. Don't tell nobody. I feel like this is why it's a secret. Don't tell nobody. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. All right. That's your energy, Taurus. All right, so you're finally, I feel like, being able to release yourself from a certain situation, and you're moving in love. Okay, amazing reading, amazing. All right, let's move on. Whoa, yeah, you got haters around you, Taurus. Damn, you got some hating ass motherfuckers in your energy. All right, I think I need to hurry up. I might have to split this reading in half because this is gonna be a long one, baby. A long one. All right, let's get into Gemini. Geminis. What's going on here? Hi, Earth Angel. How are you? I must be like attracting bees because I keep seeing bees in my window. Does anybody know what the spiritual meaning is of a bee? Can somebody look that up for me, please? They literally are like trying to get in my room. I'm going to freak out if it gets in. I'm going to scream, so don't be alarmed. Show me Gemini's energy, please. All right, Gemini, you are about to receive a message here. There's something in concern, all right, about your occupation leading you directly to poverty. Or this could be something that you're dealing with right now. You're finally getting a message about it. Let's see what it is. Looks like you've been working pretty much hard, but you're concerned about, is this actually going to pay out for you or not? All right. So again, we're breaking generational curses here. What's going on with Gemini? All right. It says, give up the previous plan, release the old patterns, embrace the change, and clear the way for renewal. We're breaking free from generational curses. So whatever you've been concerned about in connection to your occupation, and if it's leading you to poverty, give up the previous plan. Something better is coming. There's going to be a shift in the energy. I see the message card being a warning about something, okay? The koi fish is back at the bottom of the deck. There's a need for you to clean your energy up here, all right? Practice the energy of remaining empty for a while. so that you can have something to build upon, is what it feels like. This is really weird. Brenda and Chosen Divine, thank you. I can't read your messages now. I don't want to lose track of what I'm saying, but I'm going to run back to the chat in a little bit. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. There's some sort of facade of concern here. Again, the concern card is up top. Someone's concern may not be sincere. They're hiding their ulterior motives, Gemini. You're going to be sad about this. It actually might make you cry, because I see the girl in this picture. She's crying. Okay. There's a silent understanding. Unspoken understanding creates a deeper connection. Somebody wants to keep something almost like a secret. Like, it's like what's understood doesn't need to be explained type of energy. But you feel like this person is moving in ulterior motives because of this. So you need to cleanse your energy. Unexpected revelation is here. A shocking revelation will change your perspective about something. All right. You want authentic vibes with this person. You find that someone that you resonate with. It's kind of like you guys feel like you belong together almost. That's interesting. Gemini. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like you might have gone through like some sort of heartbreak and then you were disappointed. All right. It's coming through with heartache over what you no longer have, disappointment in a friend or a lover, and feeling clearly like something was muddled in your energy, but you're getting some sort of new opportunity coming around. That's possibly why the koi fish came back out again. Because if you have to give up on a previous plan and you have to kind of like empty your entire energy, you're meant to like purify your energy because something better is coming, something that kind of balances you out better. So you might be concerned about this occupation. It's leading you to poverty, but the message is that you're supposed to release this. All right, let's see what your future message is. Well, what's your future message? That was a little weird. Thank you. As you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. Perspective is a matter where you stand. So how do you see yourself here? Do you feel like something is like really off? Do you feel like the silent understanding that you have with your person is something that you're willing to deal with? Because if it's not, then that's why it's asking you to give up on that plan. It's not meant for you. Something better is supposed to come in. What is it? It kind of feels like you're going through a period of sadness here, Gemini. You're not sure. It could be like very much muddled, unclear thinking energy. You're not sure if you want to stick with this. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're taking losses. That's why. You got rebellion here, authority, and loss. You feel like you have to fight authority in order to get some sort of respect or something. That's interesting. You got the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th house here, but it's coming through with Mars and Saturn's energy. What's going on for Gemini? Why are you so concerned about this occupation leading you to poverty? Number one, why is that? You may have to take like a period of time off to focus on something that's meant to lead you to happiness and independence. So if you have to release the pattern of feeling that you have control of a situation, possibly, that's when you actually step into your destiny here, because it's given the 10 of Pentacles. There's something that you also have to heal within the dynamic of, your origin, meaning like your family, your legacy, what's come, why are you cleansing your energy here? Because you want to be happy. You want things to work out in your favor. You don't want to have to repeat another cycle. The koi fish, the strength. This time around, it's like you have to remain loyal to your ascension or something like that. Like you're not meant to have control. You're meant to take a risk and have like a brand new start. Show me the give up the previous plan. What was it on? The King of Pentacles. Maybe you thought that something was going to lead you to a big bag and it kind of like failed you. Yeah, there was some sort of attachment to that energy. It could have been in love, but it's given me rebel authority and loss. This could have been someone that wanted control over you and what you were doing. Rather, if you have to separate from that, it's because something better is coming again. Show me the rebellious card. Mars and Aquarius energy here. The Seven of Cups. Something was an illusion anyway. Here's Aquarius's energy here. Something was an illusion anyway. So if you are a person of authority, I'm going to tell you why I say this. This is Mars and Aquarius's energy for you, Gemini. Aquarius is in your 9th house. That means that spiritually you have a sense of authority here. All right, but I don't know if it's because something is meant to be kept a secret, because you've been devoted to something, you've been kind of put up on a pedestal here with the divine and having some sort of power and authority. Why are you taking losses though? Why are you taking losses? It's like financially they're holding back from you anyway. So there's a concern on why you have to leave this job or this occupation, because it's not leading you to grow, it's leading you to poverty. Show me what the message is that's coming in. So you're meant to go towards your higher self here. Whatever you're doing, it's almost like whoever you're dealing with has ulterior motives. The message is that you've got love coming in, Knight of Cups, or you need to focus on self-love. Oh, you have a soulmate coming, that's why. So something's not meant for you right now at this time. Heartache over what you no longer have. Show me the spear. Well, damn. Can I get that card? Thanks. Hierophant. All right, so maybe you can't be part of this organization or this institution anymore. The Hierophant is like you're meant to be teaching people and or learning something. Maybe you don't belong here anymore because you've learned your damn lesson. It looks like you have a victory. All right, the Star, the Six of Wands, you've been devoted, and the Sun over top of this rebellious energy in connection to the authority and how you've been experiencing loss. There's no more gain for you here. Show me disappointment in a friend and or a lover. The Page of Cups. You want something to change in your favor, but you feel like someone owes you an apology. Okay. Show me the muddled, unclear thinking. The Ten of Cups. You're not sure whether you want true happiness or not, or if you just kind of want to move on from this situation. That's interesting. Show me the facade of concern over here and this person's ulterior motives. It's almost, again, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Whatever you will change your perspective about is because you feel authentically connected to this person or not. You have a King of Wands in your energy, and you also feel like it is reciprocated. Six of Pentacles, the Magician, or that's what you're manifesting here. That's what you want to manifest. Show me the authentic vibes. Is it legit? Yes. A High Priestess. It may be at first that you were trying to keep something hidden, or maybe your person's hiding something from you. Yeah, there's the boundary up there. It feels legit, but it feels like because you guys been hidden, all right, whatever has been revealed here is going to shock the shit out of everybody else. Like you hold some sort of position of authority here. What else do I need to know? Show me this energy of like you being connected to spirit, drawing you to your higher self. Show me this energy. The King of Swords. It's like you standing on fucking business and being who the hell you're, or who you are, and how you meant to come in and communicate and be a public speaker. All right. The Hangman. Somebody tried to make you delayed. Maybe this is something that you do online or for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm feeling that way. Something having to do with your work. You're communicating for work, Gemini. I feel like you're getting ready to like go travel somewhere. I'm seeing suitcase. Yeah, there's planes. Like you're supposed to be next level, gone. Meeting new people, something like that. You've had a victory. If you've shown rebellion towards your community of people and you continue to experience losses because you don't fucking belong there no more. That's it. That's the message. You don't belong there anymore. Interesting. I find that very significant to the changes that are getting ready to take place collectively overall too. Because it's like a lot of people are coming in and winning. And those that don't want to see them winning are going to be the same ones that are experiencing like I want to say it's like a jealous type of energy. I don't like it. I don't like that. But that's the way it's coming through. Like a jealous type of energy. All right, let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. Can you guys hear loud music? Well, just saying. All right, let's see what's going on here. Give me 1 second, you guys. Ouch. There's this energy of wanting to be like, how do you call that? There's this energy of feeling scared or not sure you're making the right decision with something. Let's get into it with Cancer. All right, so let's see. Cancer. I gotta plug in my laptop, you guys. I'm dying. All right. Cancer. Okay. What's going on with Cancer's energy here? Breaking this generational curse. Okay. That was a lot. Hold on a second. Let me re-pull that card. The house card is here. Let's see. The thoughts card is here with the house. High honor. I feel like somebody's about to take over some sort of energy here. Main female. Toil and labor. Somebody has thoughts of becoming like the boss of a company in some. The house card could be a building as well. The thoughts of high honor in this building, main female. Somebody wants to promote someone here. It could be like a boss for you, Cancer. Like somebody wants to put you in like position of authority is what it feels like. Position of high honor. Yeah. Like this would be shocking to be able to put a female in this type of position though. So this would be like in the workplace where it's always seen as like the masculine being the one that's head of, everything, thinking about putting the woman in a position of high authority, okay, in the workplace or something like that, or like the head of household. I'm feeling like it has something to do with work, okay? This would be like a change. This would be like when the president was changing over, you know what I'm saying? And being a woman, it's like big deal, something like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so because of this woman's wisdom, because of their experiences, because they have a sense of authority in their energy, they have a lot of knowledge. This could be of significance and why it's coming through that way for you, Cancer. Okay. It may be the opportunity is being presented to you if you are female energy. And it kind of feels like there's a deadline here with timing. All right. Like time is of the essence here. There's something in connection to synchronize. I can't say the word synchronization. Am I saying it right? Synchronization. Thank you. I couldn't get it out at first. All right. At the moment, there is a deadline. Something needs to take place here. Okay. Unexpectedly, another way beyond imagination. Surprise! You're up next. Type of energy. Something like that. All right. Let's see what it is. See what it is. Where are we currently at right now? I'm curious. All right, we are with the moon at 24 degrees and 21 minutes. It looks like we are about to square over to Uranus and Taurus very shortly, you guys. So if the energy shifts and I have to cut this reading short for whatever reason, I will be back on by later on tonight. I feel like it's going to affect my home environment. That's why I'm warning you guys now. Okay. Quiet contentment, holding back. And then we also have hidden truth here. So for you, Cancer, it looks like whatever the companionship that's coming in that's meant to bring you peace and harmony and satisfaction. All right. The other person is not being fully open with you. They haven't fully revealed exactly what it is that is their truth or their intention. All right. Why someone's wanting to put you the head of household, possibly, is what it feels like. All right. There's a specific deadline that has to take place, and where someone has to be the one that's in a sense of authority here for Cancer. Okay. What am I pulling next? Oh, here. You kind of get over here with this one too. All right. Let's see what's going on. See what it is. For whatever reason, Cancer, in your reading, I'm feeling like there's a masculine here. As I split the deck to make this one a little bit bigger to get a good shuffle, there's a man here. Okay? There could be some sort of misunderstanding happening with this man. All right. So unexpectedly, there has to be another way. Having to do something beyond imagination. It's like, surprise. All right. Somebody's thinking about putting you head of household for whatever reason, because you have the wisdom, the experience, you have a position of authority. All right. There was a specific deadline that took place here. Like something had to happen in perfect timing. All right. So we have doing something risky and or taking a chance. So be careful, because again, somebody might be holding back exactly what isn't fully revealed. All right. You could be dealing with a Leo and or a Cancer, July. That's your energy. All right. Or a Cancer and or a Leo is of significance to something risky that's happening around you. Interesting. Sorrow over a loss here with the Wreath card. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got some sort of wealth coming your way. All right, Cancer. I feel like somebody is not telling you exactly what's going on around you. You may not understand or see it. Doesn't feel right to me, I'm going to be honest. It says, look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny that you have known all along. On the bottom of the deck, be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. So it kind of feels like someone is testing your authenticity here. If you are a person that is able to take a position of leadership, is this something risky, putting this feminine in this position? And because this person has experienced loss, could be of significance as well. All right. So yeah, someone here is on the defense on bringing in some sort of inheritance for you. They would choose to have you submissive to them. Venus in Pisces energy, current energy. And I'm also seeing the second and the eighth house in opposition. This has to do with resources or money. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of drama surrounding this energy as well. Interesting. Somebody wants you to be submissive to them. It's because someone here has an inheritance, and or someone is trying to defend them wanting to start up some sort of business or something. Something's fishy about it. I don't like it because the facts haven't fully been revealed. We're getting into it. Hold on. It has to do with wealth. I'm trying to tell you. It has to do with money. Show me for Cancer what's happening here. All right. So why is this man here thinking about this mean female? Because the man is clearly right here. Okay. And he's thinking in thought about putting this mean female in the workplace. Okay. With a position of high honor in this specific building is what it's given. All right. So this could be, I don't know, something. Something. Give me 1 second. Thank you, sweetie. So we're looking at a King of Cups here, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, something surprising and or unexpectedly coming in. High honor, King of Swords. This is going to be somebody that has a position of authority over top of that house energy. We're looking at the Magician. I don't feel like this is legit. I'm going to be honest with you guys here. There's something about this energy that feels completely off. I don't like it. You have too much experience here. And it's like there's a deadline coming in. You're in the rhythm of things, but it's like somebody wants to put you in a predicament of doing something risky. Cancer. Six of Pentacles. Maybe it's time for you to receive something. All right. The Fool card. It's like take a leap of faith. Things will take off very quickly. Hurry up and make a decision. You're going to be committed to this. It doesn't feel legit. It doesn't feel legit. Okay. It does not feel legit. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see. So what is it that you're doing risky here? The Queen of Swords. That's interesting because they're both coming out as being connected only in business is what it's given. All right. Show me July. There might be like a separation that takes place here in July for you, Cancer. Like a divorce or something like that. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's going to want to like fight on holding stability with something until they accomplish their goal. And then I don't know if it's kind of like sorrow over a loss. Seven of Cups. They don't have the best intentions. I'm trying to tell you now. This doesn't feel right. Their intention was to end something. The Death card. Show me sorrow over a loss. The Nine of Pentacles. Someone rather move forward independently. All right, in connection to some sort of institution, organization. If it's in marriage, they don't want no longer to be, you know what I mean? They're trying to defend and or hold on to, it looks like resources. If you choose to be submissive to this person, just know that they don't have the best intentions. I don't know if they chose to put you in the head of household or in a position of authority in the workplace unexpectedly, but it was beyond your imagination what was supposed to come in. All right. Something hasn't been revealed. They may have been holding back the truth from you. Maybe it is that you have a lot of wealth coming with this person. The Ten of Wands. This has been burdening you. Ten of Cups. You can't seem to remain happy or fulfilled for whatever reason. It's almost like you have to be quietly happy. You can't be like, like excited. You can't be. Yeah, it's almost like you got to keep something very quiet and it's like mentally entrapped, right? Like you feel like something is delayed. You can't celebrate. You're having a victory and you can't fucking celebrate it. It says, look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny that you have known all along. Something else is better out there for you or something. The Star. I'm trying to tell you. Seven of Swords. Something in the energy is not right. All right. It says, be the brave and authentic soul that you were always destined to be. Aquarius is a very original. It's the energy and the way it's coming out. What's going on with this wealth energy here? It's like unexpectedly you're rich or unexpectedly you feel high honor. Unexpectedly, you're allowing yourself to release a situation that you knew didn't serve you, that type of thing. Queen of Cups. It's almost like you strategically learned how to use the energy of nurturing, compassion, and vulnerability, all right, in a way for you to win. Okay, with the Empress and the Six of Wands. Show me this defense here. I don't know if this has to do with your resources, your money, your finances. Show me what's the defense. Are you starting up a business or something like that? Ten of Pentacles. You're leading yourself to a long-term legacy. You may have been inherited a will or something like that, but you have to be submissive to this and moving forward. That type of energy. King of Wands. This will be like the leader of this saying, okay, now you're devoted to me. Okay. Knowing that you have to do something risky in order for you to receive here. If not, it's controlled. You may be controlled, Cancer. I don't know. But this is, it's like they don't want you to understand exactly what you're signing up for, or something like that. Let me just pull one more on this, and we gotta go. We gotta go. Something about it is very dramatic. The Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. I feel like you're continuously waiting for something here. Maybe waiting for a promise, a love connection or something to come through. Let me see the surprise unexpectedly another way beyond your imagination. You're not even going to understand the ability that you have right now with this energy. Page of Cups. This something feels like if it didn't come through financially, it's going to come through in a spiritual way. It's what it feels like. That's what I feel here. All right. It may not be something that you were expecting, but it's like part of a passion that you have, a brand new beginning. All right. In connection to your happiness. So if it's like a passionate new project, a passionate new job, something that kind of left you out in the cold, you're on the other side of it and you're happier this time around. Okay. So however it was meant to come through, it didn't come through that way, but it's coming through in a better way. Divine timing says you gained wisdom, you had experience, you were able to see something unexpectedly that came in that wasn't connected to what you thought it was going to be. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. You guys, let me know if my AirPods go weird. All right, because I'm trying to like block out the music from what the guys are playing downstairs. All right, let's see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I hate when this happens. 1 second. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on here. Sorry, you guys. Get this back up and going. There we go. All right, Leo. Let's get into your energy here. All right, perfect. What's going on with Leo's energy here? Breaking generational curses. Hold on. Leo, thank you. We got a privileged lady here. We've got Journey. And false person is coming out. Courthouse. Okay, so Leo, if you are meant to be this privileged woman here, okay, privileged lady, going on a journey, you're in connection to a false person and you're dealing with the court issue. Okay, the court issue is possibly surrounded by your community of people. All right, they may be protecting you from being imprisoned. I'm going to be honest. That's the way it's coming through. Imprisoned as well as in poverty. Let's just kind of get into it here. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Leo's energy, please. I'm doing my best to stay concentrated, you guys, but the music is really loud. I think I'm going to shut the windows in a second. I told you guys, I know the energy. I just seen two butterflies together. They were like this, two white butterflies. That could be a message of transformation, you guys, for Leo. All right, so there's exploration coming out here, creation, experimentation, universe, and underground. Interesting. This is like an underground thing that may be happening here with this privileged lady. All right, if they're dealing with a false person and they're supposed to be part of a community, there's something happening where it's causing some sort of upheaval, court issues. Okay, there's something that needs to be destructed, a sudden disaster that's taking place here in order for this person to create something new. This could be part of some sort of experimentation. All right, this could be like something in connection to the universe and how it works, why upheaval is happening in the energy. Someone is in the energy of being elected, all right, trying to achieve some sort of certificate here or dealing with some sort of registration. I don't know. It's an exam. Like you might be tested right now with something. You may be part of some sort of underground exam. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. That's funny. Let's see. We've got you will be playing a different role. It feels like something off the map. I'm going to be honest. It feels like something off the map. Something's going to bring in a lot of good fortune. All right. And then we've got here family matters. The family matters could be the court issue thing. All right. Vacation is on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this is. So the privileged lady going on a journey and removing themselves from a false person and dealing with the court issue. This could be because there's some sort of destruction that's taking place, and this is an underground type of election that takes place. All right, like you're being examinated for something. You're going to be playing a different role. You got a lot of great fortune, but there's a problem with family matters here. All right, you're meant to step into your authentic self. All right, and show your true self courageously. You're not afraid to do whatever this is that you're being pointed out for as this privileged lady. Breaking news, a surprising revelation will shift your perspective. So this is something where you could be part of like a research project with the breaking news energy here. All right. It requires for you to take a step back from anything else. All right. And I feel like someone is kind of keeping a close eye on your actions, keeping tabs on you. Interesting. All right. They're watching your every move, how you're reacting to a situation. You're intriguing people here. It says they are intrigued by you and wants to know you better. So those that are spying you out, this is the energy and the reason why. Give me 1 second. Let me close these windows up, you guys. Whoa. All right. Let's see. I hope you guys can hear me a little bit better. I tried. Tried. Try my best. Okay. Let's see what this is. Um, Interesting. Let's get into this deck here. This is again your future higher self oracle. What's happening in the future that you don't see coming? There's that's so interesting the way that they came out. Courthouse with community and imprisonment. All right. If you're a privileged lady out here because you've gone on a specific journey and you know about something because you've been experimenting and stepping into your true self, it's like, hello, you're part of a research group that people have to keep eye on. You're legit a problem out here because you got a lot of good fortune heading your way. Okay. That's what this feels like. Like you're creating some sort of like destruction in the universe or something. That's crazy. Look, it says life isn't. All right, you guys. I warned you. I knew this was gonna happen, but we're gonna finish up this specific read. I gotta go. My daughter's calling on me. It says life isn't a sprint; it's a long race, and you're not in it to just win. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, it says this is your time to step up and lead from your soul. Okay, so you're being looked at because there's this energy here that's like you're being examined how to release yourself from a false person, from a court issue, how your community sees you, how you're imprisoned, how you're part of this creation that's happening in the universe, but it's creating in your life some sort of destruction or upheaval, if that makes sense. And it could be in connection to your family matters. All right, let's see. This is interesting. Very. Let's get into it. Okay. So there looks like here with the moon in Aquarius currently right now, all right, there's a sense of independence that you have. All right, maybe you don't need anybody for anything. All right, you lead from your individual soul. Obviously, we all do, but it's like a step up. All right, something is coming up to be extreme. Okay, with Mercury and Scorpio here, this card normally speaks about like news of death. All right, so there could be like a massive transportation that's happening, transformation that's happening. I said it. I don't know what that meant. And then we've got the Jupiter and Leo energy with publicity. You are putting something on display that's in the public eye. And it's like, oh, breaking news, extreme. Did you hear about this? You see how he's like forcing the contract in her face? Something about that. All right. So you did something independently, which is why it's making you feel that you're like right now playing a different role. You don't even know what role you're playing here. You're doing something out of generosity and you have no clue how much information you're providing those that have no knowledge about it. Saturn and Leo speaks about the need to teach children, okay? Those that are younger to you. Let's see what's going on. I think I pulled it. Yeah, I did. I was like, I want to make sure I pulled everything. Show me this privileged lady. So you have a gift is what I feel like. You're privileged and seen in a specific way here. All right, let's see what it is. Okay. So this King of Cups is flying out over top of this privileged lady. This privileged lady could be tapped into a Piscean energy because I'm seeing the number 12 here. Okay. Piscean energy specifically. So that means that you have like heightened psychic abilities. You have empathic gifts. All right. For whatever reason, there could be like maternal instincts that you're tapping into. Okay. This is a journey for you. The Four of Swords. Wow. It's kind of coming through with the energy of having to negotiate where you're going from here. Like you are on a whole nother level, but you're associated to a false person. So this is where the destruction takes place. It's a court issue. The Empress. Nobody is meant to be seen as being with an Empress and being a false person, right? Not what this is. Show me courthouse, community, and imprisonment. So we've got the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, interesting, and the Hierophant. See what I'm saying? It kind of feels like your destiny is calling for you to be part of a specific community of people that are meant to go teach the Hierophant. All right, you're a big deal out here, Leo. Or at least experimenting and creating something like this in the universe. It's creating upheaval. All right. Queen of Cups, what I'm telling you here. So if you're with a false person, that person isn't in connection to who you are as a person. See what I'm trying to say? Like if you are an empath, your person needs to be an empath as well. Something like that. I'm seeing archangel numbers here. All right, master numbers 22, 33. The Three of Swords, there's a heavy sense of devotion that's needed here in connection to marriages, to commitment, all right? The person you're meant to be bonding with here, that's the truth, Ace of Swords. So you're playing a different role now. You can't just go and be with anybody because you're in the energy of your authenticity. Breaking news is like, surprise, I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm meant to put something on display and put it out in the public eye, okay? Six of Wands energy, by the way. You're having a victory at this. You're very well known. You're popular. You can't be seen with just anybody. It says you're playing a different role. All right, Page of Pentacles. You have a specific skill. Show me what your good fortune is. The Emperor. Interesting. The Five of Wands. So the false person is coming out with the Empress, and then the person over here getting great fortune is the Emperor. I wonder why the privileged lady, in connection to the person that is spiritually in alignment with them, it would be like Two of Cups energy, right? The Empress is with a false person. The person with the great fortune is coming through with the Emperor. If you are with a false person, your blessings are held back because you belong Empress and Emperor energy. See what I'm saying? It requires marriage, commitment, that way. All right. So family matters. Let's see. Show me family matters. The Knight of Pentacles. Something has been delayed in connection to whatever the truth is. It says life is a sprint. It's a long race and you're not in it to just win. So show me, if you're independent right now, then there's this an extreme energy. It feels almost like imperative to hurry up and get you to sign this contract to be connected to this person. All right, Scorpio's energy. Show me, I got all fixed signs out here, by the way, with this deck. I'm seeing Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo as well, as we currently have the sun in Taurus. And Empress and the Hierophant are here. Heavy Taurus energy. All right, so let's see what independence is. Ten of Cups. That's what makes you happy if you move forward independently. Who's being extreme here? The one that could be the masculine. It could be the person that tells you, we're creating something here. King of Wands, you're a public speaker. You're not meant to be out there. Public speaker, Ace of Swords. All right, like it's imperative for you to get a message across. We need to go to the extreme here and make sure that this is out there. But that's all, you know what I mean? It's to create or to cause havoc or upheaval in connection to something that was meant to be kept a secret. It's publicly out there now, or this is what you're doing. Something that they're trying to keep a secret, you're putting out there. All right. The Five of Pentacles. A lot of people are probably dealing with like hardship, okay? Stress, anxiety, worry, fear, the hermit. Remaining isolated because they're not receiving the information that's needed. It's not reciprocated. Maybe this is your job. This is what you have to do. All right. Publicity. Let's see how you're putting it out in the public eye. The Queen of Swords. You don't got no fucking hair on your tongue. You're putting it out there. You're saying what you got to say. All right. Cutting people off, being the person, very direct. This is what I was told to tell you, and it's delivered. Okay. So you're being your authentic self. You're here doing what you were sent to do. Breaking news, I got something to say. All right. And now it's causing a problem because people are keeping tabs on who's that girl? Why is she so privileged? Why does she get treated this way? That type of energy. All right. So show your true self courageously. Let's check it out. Nine of Cups. You get a wish fulfillment when you do that. All right. So what's the breaking news all about? The Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini. I feel like something will be widespread, made very well known. The opportunity to put the word out there, to socialize more, to connect more in the media. Something feels big. Okay? It feels big. You'll have the opportunity to do this. And because you have the opportunity to do that, that's why someone wants to keep tabs on you. This is kind of giving me like those that blow up on social media when they go viral. That's what this feels like. All right. It's almost like it's a court issue because you're building a specific a community that they're trying to keep imprisoned. You're committed to a false person. Your journey is for you to do healing work. You're like, how do you call this? Like a psychic medium. You know something that's coming up before it fucking happens, or you see something that happens and everybody's like, whoa, 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 that's a problem. That's going to cause upheaval in the world. You're a part of an experiment here. All right. You're being examined for whatever reason. Five of Cups. You have a lot of endurance, and I'm telling you, it's because you're putting shit in the public eye. Somebody is like wanting you to regret putting something into the public eye. Wants you to experience losses because it's in the public eye. Something about it. All right. So here we have the publicity card, right? With Jupiter in Leo. Here it is in Tarot. Six of Wands. You're having a victory with something. And it's because of what you're speaking up or what you're putting out there. They want you to experience loss. Eight of Cups energy. All right. So be careful what you're doing or how you're saying something. This card wants to fly out. What is it? Five of Swords. They're trying to get you to detach from whatever it is that you have involved because for whatever reason, if they cause the mental conflict here, they are able to gain, you know, some sort of, I don't know, power over you, or you being courageous or too loyal or dedicated to something is a problem for, you know, the false person. Let's check out the exam. Okay. Don't be afraid to say what the hell you got to say, because it says this is your time to step up and lead from your soul. You're here to do, you have a specific purpose, damn it, Leo. All right. Look at that. You're about to cause some damn problems out here. Okay. That's what this is. You're about to cause some problems out here. And the people that are intrigued by you, they see it's because you're truly connected to your passion. That's what I feel this is. The Hermit. You've done your soul searching. You kind of already know that you have this vibe of like a soulmate connection riding with you through this. All right. There's nothing for you to be afraid of, to be honest. All right. It says things aren't always going to be this way. Changes are coming. And again, if you are doing some sort of teaching here and you're doing it out of generosity, that's because there's secrets that are being speculated. I'm going to stop this reading here, but I kind of want to give you the drift of what's going on in this vibe. You are generous with some sort of secret that was in speculation. You're bringing light to this situation and you're building status while doing so. Leo, you're a big deal out here. All right. Originality. All right. You're going to be transitioning the energy. That's a Six of Swords type of energy. It's like moving on from what we once knew to what's actually coming in the near future. Something about it feels like breaking the generational curse. Okay. That's what it feels like. Unfortunately, you guys, my daughter's called in. I haven't seen her in a couple days. I've got to go. She calls, I run. All right. But we're going to finish this reading. We're going to do a part 2. We end it here at Leo. So Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, who's that? Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. 7 signs left. We will finish later on tonight, and we will make sure that we keep everything in order as is. And we're going to come right back and finish this energy up. All right. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.